Hello and welcome to this week's Live, Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. On this week's show, I shall be chatting to the wonderful Nick, frontman of local groovy indie rockers Day Job. And I'll also be playing lots of homegrown music by local bands. Hello, I hope you're all weak and are having... I hope you're all well and are having a great week. Let's kick this week's show off with a little bit of the blues coming from Mysterious Blues and Running into Darkness.
Yeah.
Was the wonderful Mysterious Blues and Running into Darkness. They're playing locally all the time. Their next gig is on Saturday the 24th of June. They'll be playing at the Earl of Stamford in sunny Birstall in Leicester, just north of Leicester. But yeah, check out their page, Mysterious Blues, and they've got gigs going on locally pretty much all the time, constantly. So now we're going to have a little bit of Ferris and Halo.
halo. Wear it on your head with pride. You're so mine, you stun me. Don't run away, because you know it, because you show it that way. Hey, halo, halo. Wear it on your head with pride. I thought you changed the world, but you didn't. I thought you changed the world, and you tried, and you tried. Halo, halo. Wear it on your head with pride. Halo, halo. Wear it on your head with
That was the wonderful Ferris and Halo, released in February 2021. So I suppose that'll probably be during a lockdown or two. So yeah, then it's going to be playing on Thursday the 24th at Duffy's Bar in sunny Leicester. Okay, let's hear from a little bit of No Conflict and Stuck Down Low.
He knows like she knows. One little push and it all goes. Got the little glass and the light glows, but the clock's still ticking and the light slows. He knows like she knows. One little push and it all goes. Got the little glass and the light glows, but the clock's still ticking and the light slows. Then the light goes. Stuck down low in the grime. Souls pushed and crushed by the hands of time. Seconds, minutes, then it's hours, as the clock ticks, then chimes. Mind's been playing screen shows of memories lost and gone. Sitting laughing in the backyard where the sun once shone. He knows like she knows. One little push and it all goes. Another little glass and the light glows, but the clock's still ticking and the light slows. He knows like she knows. One little push and it all goes. Another little glass and the light glows, but the clock's still ticking and the light slows. Then the light goes.
I'm not here, I'm in my mind, walking around in circles till the end of time. Looking back on old regrets, there's no clock tick or shine. Mind's not playing screen shows, memories lost and gone. I'm sat on the sofa, not sitting in the sun.
like she knows. With enough love, we can all grow. She knows, like he knows. With enough love, we can all grow.
I'm stuck down low
He knows,
in the grind,
like she knows.
by the hands of time.
With enough love,
then it's ours.
we can all grow.
Then shines.
She knows,
Screen shows,
like he knows. With enough love,
sitting on the sofa,
we can all grow. We can all grow. We can all grow.
I'm stuck down.
We can all grow. We can all grow.
I'm stuck down low.
That was the wonderful No Conflict and Stuck Down Low. Don't seem to be have any immediate gigs in the immediate future coming up, but if you want to check them out, have a look at our gig guide in musicinleicester.co.uk. The gigs will appear in there when they are playing. Okay, let's have some Prime and Bye Bye.
I live on the west side. I live on the east side. I live for any side. If you come with me, I've never been the strongest, but nobody knows this. I'll never stay the longest. Nothing comes easy. Try some when you buy some. Throw stones at the lions. Just don't put out the fire. Don't ever leave me. You can say you had the hard stuff, that you always had the hard luck. You can say that it's tomorrow, but nobody needs to know.
The wonderful Prime and Bye Bye. Okay, so now it's time for this week's interview where I'm chatting to young Nick from local groovy indie rockers, Day Job. But first of all, here's one of their songs, Cost of Living.
What's an interest-free loan? To be fair, I don't want the stress. Though I'd love to moan, run me into the ground. I'll take care of the rest. All on my own, all on my own. Cost of living, low price of admission, get what you're given. A house full of villains, and we know we're all going to sleep. All we ask for is common decency. Nothing to my name, stagnant minimum wage. All these f***s and their mates putting our money away for a rainy day. And despite the age, we don't find it strange. What did Marie Antoinette say?
That was Cost of Living by the incredibly awesome Day Job. And this week's interview is with Nick from the band. Hello there, Nick. How the devil are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Kevin. How are you?
Excellent. I'm awesome today. Thank you very much. A little bit hot and sticky. Are you a bit hot and sticky at the moment?
Yeah, it's awful. I need to go to bed.
Oh,
I'm so tired.
Oh, bless you.
I know.
Well, and if anybody hears any thunder at all during our little chat, that's because we're doing it in a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Although it might have just passed. So, Nick, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Can't wait to be finding out about the band. So just briefly then, if you don't mind telling you're the front man, aren't you, and guitarist?
I am, yes, and songwriter, yeah.
Oh, wow. You do it all, don't you?
I try.
So have you ever thought about ditching the other guys and just going solo?
I can blame them if anything goes wrong, so I think I need them.
Good point. Excellent. Now, what I was going to say is, would you just like to briefly introduce the others and tell us what they do in the band, if anything?
Yeah, so there's Chris, who plays bass. He writes all his own parts. I'll say the songwriter. I don't write every part. He writes bass parts, and he'll often come up with, he's the groove of the band. So often the direction of a song will come from him, really, when we're writing together. And then there's Dan, who's on drums, who's our timekeeper, and he does a bit of everything. He'll do like social media and stuff as well. So we've all got little roles to play.
All right. And there's just three of you then?
There are just three. We used to be a four-piece under a different name. But COVID kind of happened and things shifted round. And
We Be Beasts.
We were We Be Beasts.
So it's quite interesting about, like you say, you've got quite distinct parts. Not only do you play your instruments, but like the bassist is the groove. So he puts the groove. Yeah. He puts the music together, does he?
Well, it's more of a direction thing. So I'll come with maybe a riff, some chords, some lyrics, definitely a lyrics, and maybe a feeling, how I want the audience or whatever to feel. Right. And then the groove, I say Chris, obviously Dan's the rhythm section as well. So it'll be both of them kind of working together. And that's why you get the grooviness in a lot of our songs. comes from them. That's why I can't go solo, because
You need the others.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I was only joking about it anyway.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
brilliant. Now, okay, right. So, Nick, now we've just played Cost of Living,
Yeah.
and obviously that's about the cost of living. It was written about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you wrote a song today, then about how life is in general, what would that be called?
I mean, it's we're in the same situation, aren't we? It's very much the
Okay.
same. It's I feel with the lyrics of this stuff, it can come across as quite angry, but I just think I'm being honest. Yeah, I I don't want to get into too political territory, but I've got feelings, and I don't know. I think it's quite obvious in the song, and
Yeah.
I can't see it changing anytime soon.
Okay.
I guess that's where the punk aspect comes from. Really, I'm a bit cross.
Angry with it all. Yeah. Okay. So today's song might be even more
Yeah.
deeper
But
in debt and finding it hard to survive.
yeah, yeah, it's
Sort it out,
depressingly
someone.
similar. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we've had enough. Oh, okay. All right then. Brilliant. Okay. Now, so I've seen you perform, or at least a couple of times now. At least,
Yeah.
yeah, a couple of times. So, to anybody, of course, there might. I know it's difficult to believe that, but there might be people listening. How would you describe your live performance?
Ooh, well, that's a difficult one. So it's the way I write my lyrics is very honest, and I want to be honest. So I think I just try and be as honest as I can. I think the audience knows exactly how I feel on stage. I'll put it that way. Obviously, I love the music we play, so I get into it, and I'll try and put on a show. But I'm totally honest on stage. There's no shtick. There's no character.
Right.
It's me amplified, and I
So-
try and show that. It's loud. It's groovy. The singing's all right, I guess.
Yeah. Can't beat it. I think you, like I say, I think you're pretty good, really good live. We wrote a short gig review of you and music in
Yeah.
Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really good. I enjoy that. Have you got
Thank
any rich? Some bands have rituals they like to go through before they perform. Have you got any rituals you like to do?
Drink 3 pints.
Of
Lager.
oh right, okay, oh, okay. So you just get nice and buzzing.
Yeah. But obviously through our many years of gigging together, I think the limit is I think it's 5, because anything after that, obviously, the guitar becomes a mystery. So we can't play.
Oh yeah, I must admit, after 5, I'm pretty much
Yeah.
That's about it for me.
Still stand up, but you're not very good at much else.
No, okay, all right then. So let's get a little bit more serious now. So
Yeah.
like you say, your music's nice and danceable, nice and sort of quite catchy. Who would you say your influences are?
I really like. It's going to sound weird because we sound nothing like them at the minute, but I love Queens of the Stone Age.
All
They're
right,
kind of a hard rock band,
yeah,
and I really like them. For me, like, because they're so groovy and so layered, and that's kind of, even though we're a 3-piece, that's kind of what I aspire to. Kind of just having this massive sound, but I guess more literally in our stuff, I really well into like Blur,
right,
Yard Act are a big one
all
at the
right.
minute. There's this cool band, they're not huge at the minute, but they're called Keg, and they are amazing. Of them, they're really really weird, funny lyrics in a really just bizarre way. I think I'm trying to, with our stuff, I'm trying to get a bit more absurdist.
That's
I really
interesting. Yeah,
yeah.
Keg, Keg.
Yeah, capital K, capital E, capital G. Yeah, they're really cool.
Oh, okay. So seeing as there are only 3 of you and you want the bigger sound, have you got any of those pedals that sort of like split guitars and things to make it sound like a bit more people?
Chris has a very nice pedal board for a bassist, which is, not all bassists really use all that many pedals, but Chris has got this huge sound. Whereas I quite like the scrappy guitars of post-punk kind of stuff, the Talking Heads, all that kind of really scrappy, thin guitar. So like getting a big sound, obviously in choruses, I'll switch on some, some gain, some distortion and stuff. But I think a lot of the huge sound comes from like Chris's deep bass, and then obviously Dan, he's an octopus. He can play, he can play, he can make the drums sound like they're being played by two people sometimes. So I think they help a lot.
Because you can get those double speed drum pedals as well.
Yeah,
can't you?
Exactly. Well, he doesn't need it because he's a good boy. He practices. So yeah.
Okay, so we've been speaking about your music. Let's hear another one of your tracks. We're going to play Good Ones. Can you tell us a bit about that?
It's kind of another lovely angry one that might sound a bit jovial about the silliness of neoliberalism, I guess. I mean, it's very broad the way I'm using it. People who think they better than other people because they might see themselves as more moral when actually it's an act. Oh. It's all a big facade.
So here's Good Ones by Day Job.
Feminist, one of the good ones. I'll let you talk your mind. I'm a social activist, and I'm very good at it. I click on petition links before I even have time to think. People always ask me, how are you so perfect? And I say, well, maybe it's 'cause I'm one of the good ones. 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 Champagne leftist, I got the money for it. I decry all bigotry, but I don't want them living near me. I'm a pacifist advocate, a great one at that. I'm so against conflict, I stood with Blair in 96. People always ask me, how are you so perfect? And I say, well, maybe it's 'cause I'm one of the good ones. 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 Lady
That was Good Ones by the incredibly awesome Day Job. And this week's interview is with Nick from the band, frontman, mostly lyric writer and guitarist. Oh, guitarist. So you're the lead guitarist, are you?
I am,
Crikey.
yeah.
I always think you've got a lot going on then. So you're singing and playing guitar. Is that do you find that difficult or easy?
It's horrendously difficult, yeah. Especially when I write a riff first, and it's the melody's counter to what I'm singing. It's awful.
Yeah, because I think am I right in thinking if you sang and did a bass, is that easier?
It can be. I started on bass actually back in the day, so I am a bassist, and I write guitar a lot like a bassist would write bass, I guess. Yeah.
I was going to say your the band's name Day Job. To me, that makes me think this is your day job. Am I correct?
It's an aspiration, definitely.
Right. Okay.
And it's a bit of we write about society, and no one really wants one, do they? Everyone wants to do things they like. They don't want a day job. They want to do things they love. And,
they want to go on holiday and travel the world and stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Okay. All right, that's brilliant. Okay, right, Nick. Now let's talk about more up to date stuff. Now, tell me your EP. You've released an EP about a year ago. Is that correct?
The EP fully done. It kind of only released a few months ago.
Oh right.
It was last month or something. It was all fully done. I think we've been trickling it out for a year. Yeah.
I've seen the posts on your Facebook page. You've been saying you've been recording and stuff from last July and stuff. So it's taken a while to get there, is it?
It has. It's because we're DIY. We do it all ourselves. We've got no producer or anything. So, and with actual real day jobs, it takes. Yeah.
All right. So how's it going then? If you've just released it a couple of months ago, how's it going? Is it going down well? Are you selling loads of copies or?
I mean, the listens are all right. And that's what it's all about, the streams and stuff. I guess it's difficult when you DIY. We don't have a marketing team. We have to do all the art ourselves, all the CDs, all everything. We're only, selling merch and stuff at gigs at the moment. You can get CDs and badges and T-shirts and all that. We've not really, it's hard to get a grasp of how it's really doing. I wrote it for myself, really, so I'm just glad it's out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So presumably it was written about a year ago, was it? And just took a while to record it? Yeah,
this is all stuff that's kind of like, I mean, in the band's eyes, it's all kind of old now. We're kind of writing new stuff, but obviously, it's still really important. And we put it together as an EP because it all kind of fits. There's 4 songs on this EP. The two that we've sent you are kind of what we class as like the singles from the EP. Right. And it's all rough. It's all about modern life. Being a grumpy 30-year-old. All that kind of stuff.
With a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got there.
So you've got some more material. Have you got enough for another EP or an LP sometime soon?
It's getting there. It's weird because, obviously I love Bowie, but it's very like David Bowie. Oh. I hope I'm hopefully getting into the more obscurest stuff.
That sounds interesting. Well, make sure you send me some when you get some recorded anyway. Okay, brilliant. So I've noticed, I've just been to Glastonbury a couple of weeks ago, and of course you've never been on the bill. Are you thinking about performing there at some point? Because I think it'd be good for you.
Oh, definitely. We played there a couple of times as Weeby Beast, and we loved it. And it's great, isn't it? Yeah. But I think we applied as day job, but we didn't hear anything back. But yeah, we'd love to. It's good fun. Maybe next year.
Have you got any other plans for the summer?
It's really weird. I think we kind of want to branch out. We're looking at playing London, Nottingham, Manchester. We kind of want to go everywhere. We want to get a bit of a tour together, maybe. But I don't know. I think we're gonna take a little break, maybe, from gigging and focus on recording because we've got so many ideas. We just want to get them down. And I don't know. Is that the best decision? I don't know, but I think we need to get it down. I think so. I think next from us, obviously if people follow our Instagram and stuff, they'll be able to hear about gigs. But we're really knuckling down on recording and writing and making us the best band we can be, I think.
Excellent. But I mean, you don't do many gigs anyway, do you?
No, it's a once a month thing. It's difficult. We're in a I don't want to sound too sour now, but I'm going to say it. We're in a weird spot where we're not very young anymore, and we still play original stuff. So it's a bit hard to like break into any kind of scene.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got massive amounts of time. You know, we can't be out every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I see.
That's how I see it anyway. But obviously, we gig as much as we can, and we love it. So
I suppose it's if you do a gig one week, then that would mean you can't work on your recording or whatever, or the next song. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. All right then, brilliant. So, talking about gigs, when is your next gig? When are your next gigs?
We have a definite gig the 16th of June, Friday, at the Sound House. I think doors are at 7:30, I believe. £5 on the door. That's a good price in my opinion.
Absolutely, definitely. I mean, what's a £5? You just about get a pint for a £5. So yeah, that's a brilliant price.
Exactly. 3 bands, and all good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Who are the other bands playing?
So we've got Socks in Bed, who are a Leicester-based like pop punk. You know, you Blink 182, you Sum 41, that kind of feel. Yeah. And then the Fakers, which are like kind of bit more hard punk, as it were.
Mm.
Not that pop punk's not amazing, but you know what I mean. It's a bit more, bit straight punk.
Yeah, pretty angry night for if you want to get all your anger out. This is the place to come, isn't it?
Angry but fun. Yeah.
Exactly. That sounds awesome. And the Sound House, what an incredible venue.
Great. Yeah, they've always looked after us. Yeah.
Yeah, and the sound, as the name implies, is awesome, and I love the lighting there as well.
Yeah, it's all great, man. Like, the owners are amazing. The sound, very loud in there.
Yeah, it's great. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, so we're gonna have to sign off in a minute, but before we do, what are your social media handles?
I think
Fuzzy Records Music, you're on there as well.
Yeah, I mean, Fuzzy Records Music is kind of like this pseudo label we've got going on, but it's just us three. But you search Day Job Band, and I think that's us on Facebook and Instagram. We don't have a TikTok or a Twitter, sadly.
Yeah, on Facebook, you're Day Job, aren't you?
Yeah, we are Day Job.
YouTube, Day Job.
Yeah. I'm glad you know, Kevin, because
well,
I just turn up and play. I'm sorry.
That's it. No, it's fine. That's what I'm here for. And so, Instagram, Day Job Band, Facebook, Day Job, and YouTube, Band Day Job. And on Bandcamp, it's dayjobband.bandcamp.
So good.
You ever thought about having like a consistent thing going on there? Or is that
lovely, wouldn't it? I'm afraid. I don't know what happened with that. I'm a bit of a technophobe.
I mean, perhaps if you called yourself Day Job Band across the whole lot, then
it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think if you Google it, though, you'll find us. We're the only day job. So,
all right then, Nick. Well, that's great. It's been great chatting with you today. Yeah. So I should very much look forward to seeing you. Where am I going to see you? At the Sound House. That's tomorrow night, isn't it? On the Friday.
It is, yes, the 16th. Yeah.
Brilliant. Can't wait for that. Nice, angry, punky, rocky, dancey sort of gig. So that sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Nick.
Thank you, Kevin.
That was me chatting to the wonderful Nick from local groovy indie rockers Day Job. Can't wait to see him tomorrow night on Friday. That'll be great. Okay, so let's have a little bit of Gold Water now and Working Man. was the wonderful Goldwater and Working Man. Busy at the moment doing the festival round around the country. Not sure where they're playing next, but yeah, they seem to be having a great time playing lots of local festivals. Also, Grant from Goldwater, he set up his own record shop called Vinyl Shakedown Records. That's in Burbage in Hinckley. If you want to get some records, then that's the place to go. So that's in Burbage in Hinckley. Vinyl Shakedown Records. They're on Facebook if you want to check them out. So now it's time for some Harry Giorgio and My Life.
No way, no way, no way, oh. No way, no way, no way, oh. No way, no way, no way, oh. It's my life. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, my life, my life, my life, yeah, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, it's my life, it's my life. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, my life, my life, my life, yeah, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, yeah, it's my life. Listen, it's my life. Seeking prominence, bro, I ain't lacking confidence. I'm trying this music thing so I can see the continents. Some say I'm wasting my time and where I find her. Their negative state of mind keeps their world declining. I don't know about you, fam, but I'm gonna keep on writing. I'll keep on pushing through late nights, I keep on grinding. You ain't got a reason to live, that's what you're finding. Only care about the gang and if they're riding, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, my life, my life, my life, yeah, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, it's my life, it's my life. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, my life, my life, my life, yeah, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, it's my life, it's my life. When I was in school, yeah, thought I was a fool, yeah. Now I'm on the move, yeah, go for you, yeah. What you gonna do, yeah? You can't underestimate, no need to complicate. I started a clean slate, keeping my mind straight on the path to elevation. So you can say I'm going nowhere, but I know higher powers are at work, yeah. Go on, hit me with the ghost there, but we know where them chips come from, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, my life, my life, my life, yeah, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, it's my life, it's my life. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, my life, my life, my life, yeah, yeah. Them can't tell me nothing. My life, it's my life, it's my life. No way, no way, no way. It's my life. No way, no way, no way. It's my life. No way, no way, no way. It's my life. No way, no way, no way. Oh.
That's Harry Giorgio and My Life. He's going to be playing next on the 1st of July as part of Formfest 2023. That's at the Too Funky Complex, which is also where the Music Cafe is at the top of Braunston Gate, near Tesco and Braunston Gate in sunny Leicester. So that's on the 1st of July. It's a festival starting at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, consisting of lots of blues, reggae, R&B, that sort of stuff. So that sounds great. And you'll also hear from Harry Giorgio, several stages as well. So that sounds great. So meanwhile, let's have a bit of Mouth Culture and Bonnie and Clyde.
Now you're up in your
That was Mouth Culture and Bonnie and Clyde. So that brings us to the end of another live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you want to see what gigs are going down locally, check out Music in Leicester's very handy gig guide at www.musicinleicester.co.uk. Also, if you want to listen to any of our interviews here at Live Local and Loud or the shows in their entirety, you can check out our handy playlist that you'll find on the front of musicinleicester.co.uk on the right hand side. And you'll find most of the artists from today's show have indeed been interviewed. So do have a good week. I shall see you again next Thursday at 5 o'clock here at Hermitage FM.